Can you say good morning? Oh, one of your Rice Krispies just went flying. Did you eat all your Lucky Charms?
Yeah.
So you got Rice Krispies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Oh, now you say it? Okay, these two are finishing up their cereals. Yeah, you did it, huh? We were having a fight because he asked for a second bowl of Lucky Charms and then decided he wanted Rice Krispies. So I told him if he ate all of his Lucky Charms, he could have Rice Krispies. And it wasn't until she finished and I showed him her empty bowl that it clicked. So he finished that and now he's got Rice Krispies, huh? You're so cute.
This is so good.
Good morning, all. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. Look where we are. So I have decided that I cannot vlog and move at the same time. I don't know how other vloggers do it, but it will probably never happen in my lifetime because I get so overwhelmed and so stressed that picking up the camera is not a thing that I even want to do when we're moving. We moved last week. John and I actually ended up loading the truck. We'll watch a movie in a minute. Loading the truck by ourselves. And then it took us 2 days to do that. And then we came down here and John's dad came up and helped us unload. And he was the only one that came and helped unload. Like, it's very discouraging when everyone was like, yeah, we'll help you move. And then nothing happened. But we got the truck unloaded in a matter of hours compared to it took 2 days to fill. And now we're living in mess. Hello. We're living in mess. We're just mess. Hey! Get off my dog! And getting used to the house. And I think once the boxes are cleared, we'll be a lot happier. Because every room looks like this. And like the kids' beds aren't even put together yet. But John had to go straight back to work last week after moving. He got 2 days off of work to move, and then he had to work right after. And then he had his normal weekend and then went back to work. So it's really hard to do stuff when he's not here. And when he does get home, like last night, he got home late because he had a late thing. And then what?
Ty was running over there with his whistles in his mouth, and Bella came following him, and Bailey went around
Bailey
that
knows.
way.
Bailey knows to go the other way.
And then he stopped.
To cut him off. And then so he had a late thing last night. So we ate late, and then right after dinner, kids went to bed. I was exhausted because I had been unpacking and dealing with him. We're having nap time wars where he won't nap. And my kids have never stopped napping at 2.5. They've napped until at least 4 years. Phoebe still naps and she's 5. So I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. So we spent all afternoon nap fighting and all day unpacking and blah, blah, blah. And we were exhausted. So we went to bed at I think it was 8:30, dudes. And it was the longest night of our lives because then the baby was up, Phoebe was up, the dogs were up. The wind was blowing the sliding doors on the end of our deck that covers under the deck for storage. And I thought someone was walking on the deck or pounding on the deck. And my poor husband is like, it's probably just the wind blowing the rolling doors. And I was like, oh my gosh. So glad he was here. Because if he hadn't been here, I would have been calling the sheriff's office. I was crying. I was so freaked out. Today is just unpacking and cleaning and organizing, and it snowed last night, so my hopes of putting stuff in the basement might be dashed because I don't want to. Hey, can you please stop the whistle? Oh, that's why they don't get whistles. I don't want to be walking up and down in the snow. They'll go up on the counter for now. I don't have a place for them yet. That goes in the pantry when we get all of its pieces to it. This one's doing her morning stuff. If you can't reach, I'll help you. We have such tall cabinets, we have to use a stool. And even with the stool, I can barely reach, so she's doing good. Tyron's supposed to be helping her, but he's being... That's not what I would call it. I would call it stalling. Because you had a lot of time to get dressed, and you were running around with the duster. Top drawer. All of it, for now. Till I get it organized.
So I get my finger in there.
Okay, I got 2 more boxes emptied. I'm working on kitchen stuff. I got my table scrubbed. It was gross before we moved, and then I didn't scrub it before we moved. So I got that scrubbed. I've got a load of laundry going, and it's a front load washing machine, and it needs scrubbed, but I'm not doing that right now. I'm trying to focus on unpacking. Cleaning will be easier when you're all unpacked, but it's disgusting. And it's traumatizing Bella, because Bella has no idea what's going on. She can like see it moving and hear it, and every time it switches cycles, she like has to go in and check it. Anyway, and I'm watching a cleaning video from Love Meg, and then I'm gonna find some more. This is all canned food, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with it, because right now my pantry is already full. I don't understand, like this, it doesn't have as much cabinet space, and the cabinets are super awkward. This kitchen, I mean, I guess it's a smaller kitchen, but it's square. Our other kitchen was long, like, so it shouldn't make the difference. But we have those, which don't really have anything in them right now, because I don't know what to like stick in. And that one goes all the way to the wall. It's awful. And then this one isn't a Lazy Susan. It's just a deep corner cabinet, and you can't reach anything. And then like I have to use my stool for everything I reach. So I wasn't sure where to put dishes. So here are our dishes. And then here is like the Tupperware cooking gadget kind of, I don't know. This one I'm not sure what to do with, because I didn't want to put my spices in there. So right now it's just got my coffee and my filters. Those are going to have cookbooks. Like I've already decided that. Under the sink is not that big. These... like I already filled that bottom one up, let's see, with my saran wrap, bags, foil, all that kind of stuff. And then these are big, but the problem is when you're unloading the dishwasher, you can't reach it. And when you're standing in this corner, you can't reach. So, I don't know what to do. With any of this stuff, you guys. Slowly, and I'm just like putting stuff away and then moving it when I need to. So I'll have to rearrange the pantry. The little kids are watching PJ Masks. The big kids are sledding outside on the back hill. News, and they don't know this yet. I think Ty knows, because we've asked him about it and he might have seen the paperwork. But, okay, life-changing news, not really. We filled out enrollment packages for the charter school that we love. John had emailed them a couple of weeks ago and said, hey, we're moving back to the area. We homeschool right now, but we'd really like to get them in. Is there room? And we were kind of expecting them not to have room, and I was like, well, then I'll just keep homeschooling, because I'm not sending them to the public school here. I don't want to grandfather them into the other elementary public school. It's either the charter school or we're going to keep homeschooling. And a week ago, I think while we were moving, like loading the truck, the front office lady emailed him back and said, we do have room in 2nd grade and 4th grade. That's what they're in, right? Yeah. You just need to fill out the enrollment packages and they'll be all set for starting in January. So I turned the enrollment packages in yesterday, and January 7th, I think, my kids will start going back to the charter school, because as much as I want to make homeschooling work, Like, even right now, it's just not. And I don't even, like, it's not like they're fighting me about it right now. It's, I don't even want to sit down and do it. So John and I talked, and because these positions were open, they're going back to the charter school. And then Phoebe will start the charter school next year for kindergarten. I think this one only goes to 5th grade, and then you can do like middle school online. So Ty would be coming back home, but that's not for 2 years. And then he would have to go to the public high school, which we'll just deal. Because I don't think I'm going to homeschool high school with elementary being as hard as it has been. And keeping track of like records and points and whatever it is. So they are going to school in January, in less than a month, which is kind of scary. Brooke is working on her copy work. This is what we do for our copy work. I use my
Shout and
Institute in Excellent Writing. Institute, what is it? Institute for Excellence in Writing. Because I don't like the program. So we use it for our copy work. And she's done math, and Ty did math. And Ty actually also has to do this one. He fell behind because he didn't do it our last school day. So he has to do it.
I have to do like trumpets like this.
Squeezed it in there. And she's done a little bit of handwriting. I got another box emptied. Actually, I've got, I think, 4 boxes total today emptied. Had lunch. I put a shirt on because it was cold. I'm trying to get this fire going, but we don't know how to work our fireplace. So it's kind of like, but it's going now. And I finally, turned the blower on. Hello. Ty is outside playing with Bailey. Let's see if I can. We've got these now. And I don't know if I like them a whole lot. I thought I would, but now I don't know. And that door really needs cleaned underneath them. But Ty is playing with Bailey out back. I'm not letting you out. You're jealous as all get out and mean to her. So you're staying in here with me. And let her have some time playing with her boy. Okay? Okay, Bella? Huh? Okay? Is it good, Papa? Huh? Is it good, Papa? She's like, Mom, let me out. I am going through these boxes trying to find the rest of our school books. This is all art supplies because I wanted to go ahead, since he has to wait for his copy work, I wanted to go ahead and do English, but it wasn't, or language arts, but it wasn't one of the ones I kept out just in case we did do school while we were moving. I didn't keep it out, so I have to find it. But we need to do some kind of schooling, even if it's just a little bit. I don't know how unschoolers do it. Like, you must really be, I don't know. I can't, like, we haven't been doing school, but I feel like I don't teach when we don't do school. So I don't know if that's part of unschooling or not, but we don't have any, like, except for, like, life lessons with, like, cooking and stuff like that. But I need books to teach out of, or else I don't feel like we're doing anything productive, and I feel like they're gonna fall behind. Okay, update. because, you know, I suck at vlogging. I'm on top of my washing machine. Because they had a whole bunch of stuff on this shelf. And it's some of the stuff I didn't want. Some of the stuff is household stuff like toilet plungers and some kind of pipe thing. I don't even know what it is. And some shelf supports that you can put up to support these wire shelves. So I'm cleaning it off so I can put stuff in here because I need to empty laundry room boxes into the laundry room. And the whole shelf, okay, looked like that. See how nasty that is? Except it was the whole shelf and I'm not even done with it. And it was like awful. I mean, like the wet wipes I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's and my wet wipes. And my wet wipes are getting like muddy. It was so bad. Yes, baby. Yes, you may have one orange. Tyron will help you open it. So I'm like scrubbing these shelves clean because, I mean, look, like that's where I already cleaned and look how dirty that wipe is already. Ooh. So this whole house basically needed to be cleaned before we moved in and, you know, we didn't do it. We wanted to do it. We were going to do it, but it didn't happen because of planning. I mean, not planning. Our plan was okay. You know, it just fell through. So, oh my gosh, but see, like, oh, it's so gross. So we have 2 of these, 2 or 3 out on the deck, and they don't work. I don't know if they're not on or they're not charging or what, but they don't work. But not a priority right now. Priority is unpacking. And this is how I get distracted from unpacking, is this kind of stuff. Ugh, even this. Oh my gosh. That is from the wire shelf. Oh my gosh. Okay, bye. Okay, so it is 5:17. John's gonna be late. He was down in the Springs for something. This guy. Are you doing the laundry? It all goes in as much as will fit. You done?
Nope. I'm doing.
He keeps hitting his head on it. Will it go in? Can I help?
Yeah. You do it.
Can I do it? Okay, I'll do it in a minute. So that guy's helping me with laundry. I got the shelves cleaned. I even had to go like piece by piece with this one because it was disgusting. And that one done. And then I took, well, the big kids actually took most of the paint cans from those shelves, and we had all the 5 gallons down there. And so I took the 5 gallons, and then the big kids took the majority of the gallon cans down, and we put them under the house because it's still warm down there and I need that space. So I put the kennel there for now, and then I have 2 extra shelves. I'll do it in just a minute. He's kind of being rambunctious. Can we see your finger? Show us your finger. See my finger, guys? Right there. That one. He turned you off and went, bye. Mom, do the laundry. So, Bella, back up. So, he decided to try and cut open his own orange. His second orange. His brother already gave him one. And then he wanted another one, so he decided to try and cut it open himself. Sliced his finger open and bled everywhere. It was awful. So, I'm finishing up the laundry for this kid before he gets mad at me. John's on his way. We're just going to do pancakes for dinner because if I'm not hungry, I don't think about dinner. Okay, you're going to close it. Don't slam the dog in it. Yep. Now I got to put soap in it. Wait, don't start it. No, you close the door and the soap goes in here. Hold on. Let me get the soap. So, give her Eeyore back, please. My big kids are being very mean to Phoebe. Hold on. I'm trying to...
This one?
I don't know how to measure it because I don't put the can in the front loader. I used to usually put the measure into the lid and then put it in. Hold on, I don't know what it's on. Wait.
Who are you talking to?
My phone? No, don't change it. Oh my gosh, child. Ah! I think it's set. Stop pushing buttons. He loves all the buttons on the front loaders and he can push them. So we're gonna have to take care of that. All right. Anyway, we got the laundry kind of cleaned up. I did go ahead and wash, like scrub the washing machine because it was gross. Out. Let's go. Don't touch it. Come on. Tyron, please give her Eeyore. We got some more boxes emptied. I got that one emptied. I got this one emptied. I got that one emptied. And I had like 6 emptied plus all the ones with the canned food emptied. So I made progress. I did. I got some stuff taken out to the garage. It's still kind of a mess though. I still feel bad John coming home to this mess. But he says he doesn't mind, which means he doesn't mind. He doesn't. I promise not all of my videos are going to be my face. Oh, it's just, you know, nothing much going on besides my face.
Is the stuff in this other hamper clean or dirty?
Clean. You doing okay?
Yeah.
Can I help? Can I help? Okay. Is your dad home? Did he come home?
Dog, it's my dog, it's my dog. Where's my other dog? Dog. What?
Nothing. This is gross.
It's not gross. This one doesn't shy away from me when I come home anymore. He's actually excited to see me.
Good.
I'm glad for him. And this one's just.
You doing your hair?
Yes, Betty Doodles. Where's the doodle?
She just doesn't care. Keep going. Keep going. Daddy got home. And we immediately had pancakes, and I forgot I was vlogging. And these two are trying to keep the baby awake by being loud.
That's what she's been doing. She's going like this.
Please be careful of that
You're
fan.
supposed to be going like this.
That
You're supposed to be going like
giant
this.
fan.
She's going. Good job.
I don't know what to do with those bookshelves, you guys. And the piano, I think, is going to actually have to come over to this wall where the snakes are. And the snakes are going to have to go over there. Because children like to play the piano while the baby naps. Hey, you got problems? Because you're putting your problems on my video. And I've got that thing that I don't know where it'll go. I don't know. Bella's like, don't touch my dad.
Don't touch my dad. Don't touch my dad.
And we are headed to bed. They're finishing up bedtime and they're going to bed. And then I think we're going to bed.